Oh, we are going to make the Rage Watchers today very, very angry. Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button if you like what you see, and even if you don't like what you see, hit the like or dislike button and leave a comment down below. Bill Taylor and his testimony or opening statement for the House is absolutely, terrifyingly, horrifically bad for the president. Like, so bad, it's uncomfortably bad. Like, I cannot emphasize, if you read this, and I will link it down below for you to read, how, how terribly bad it truly is. So let's start off with his history, with Taylor's history. Bill Taylor, his first name, but with his history, before taking the post that he took, that was offered to him by Mike Pompeo, but he is a West Point graduate, a Vietnam veteran, someone who's hired as a Bush appointee. I mean, how much more Republican-y checklisty can you get? I mean, he is everything Republicans have wet dreams over. Let's be honest. I'm cool with him. Yeah, I'm an independent, so I'm cool either way. I'm pro vet and I'm pro American. So, moving on. Um, yeah, let's start with the whole I don't even know where to begin. It's so bad. There's like, where do you want to begin? Do you want to begin with the whole Trump acting like Ukraine owes them something, or the pressure that was put on, or the shadow government? Let's start with the shadow government. Okay, so when he gets to the Ukraine, he notices that there's normal like State Department things going on, and then you have the whole Rudolph Giuliani, Rick Perry, Mike Pence. I mean, Mike Pence is getting thrown under the bus, and we'll have a conversation about that in another video in a minute. But yeah, you have all these people that are doing like a shadow governmenting thing that they're doing off of what the State Department does. They're having backdoor conversations, and they're trying to manipulate stuff behind the scenes so that you and I never actually see it. And Taylor finds this very disturbing and kind of creepy and not the way things are done. Like, he does try to put an emphasis on how abnormal that section of what was going on was happening. And then it gets so much creepier. You start to hear about how they were putting pressure on Ukraine to investigate the Bidens and the Burisma and the whole server incident, which again is not a real thing. Only the president and Giuliani and conspiracy theorists think this. It's not a thing. It's been disproven. Can we please stop talking about it? Shakes head in the stupidity of all of it. Okay, so there's that. And then you have the fact that he finds out that they're withholding money for Ukraine, and he understands how deeply important this money is. Ukraine already has lost tens of thousands of people in their war with Russia. The Ukraine desperately needed that money. I mean, it wasn't an optional thing. It wasn't just a little bit of money to help them here there. It was desperately important for them to hold on to their country that Russia is improperly trying to just take. Putin is just like, I want it, it's mine, give it to me, I'm taking it. I mean, that's what's happening. He's just, I'm taking it, it's mine, it's all mine. And people are losing their lives because of this, and he's deeply disturbed by that. I am deeply disturbed by that. Human life is not something that I'm a fan of putting a price on. I'm not a fan of trading it for political favor. I'm just not. Human life is more valuable than your candidacy or whatever. It's just, there's no monetary value to human life. Human life is important. A life in general is freaking important. So go shove it. Okay. So we see where that gets deeply disturbing, where he's starting to piece together, but he still doesn't know that that's exactly why, but he's starting to pick up on it. And then we get to where he's like, I'm gonna quit. I can't do this. I'm gonna quit. And he thinks about quitting. I don't know why he didn't quit, but he's thinking about quitting. And then we get to the part where Ukraine figures it out, he figures it out, where it's explicitly put that, like I said, read the transcript. Where he put out where he's like, yeah, if they don't do this, if they don't get on television and they don't say that they're publicly going to investigate, we are not going to give them that money. We are going to hold it until time runs out and they can't have it. So, yeah, that's deeply disturbing. And then, like, I think the most disturbing piece of the entire thing that you're going to get the most ranty part of me on is the fact that he was told that President Trump is a businessman and he doesn't write a check before he gets the services he is owed. That money doesn't belong to Trump. That money is not to help his political career. That money was voted through by Congress, who illegally controls the purse to help Ukraine, to keep Ukrainians from dying, to keep Russia from taking a vital piece of land that doesn't belong to them. So for President Trump to be like, I'm going to use this for political gain, you now owe me, is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. There's your thing for a thing, your quid pro quo, which they're trying to say isn't, and it is. It definitely is. And it looks so bad on the President of the United States. Like I said, I'm going to link the transcript down below for you to read. I'm not going to quote it. I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to let y'all read it for yourself and y'all come to your own conclusions. I just put my thoughts out there on it and I'll let y'all figure it out for yourself. I will see you later.